Some of you might have forgotten that Jaguar still makes the XJ. It's a large-size luxury sedan. The XJ is a badge that's been going on for 50 years, and to celebrate this milestone, Jaguar has come up with this, fittingly named the XJ50. This special derivative gets the autobiography front and rear bumpers, a black mesh grille, 19-inch 7-spoke alloy wheels, and model-specific badging on the air vents on the side and on the boot. What I think is most special about this car is the burgundy paint job. It's kind of old school, but still very tasteful. So underneath the bonnet we have Jaguar Land Rover's 3-litre turbo diesel V6 pushing 221 kilowatts and 700 newton meters to the rear through an 8-speed automatic transmission. It's a setup they've been using for quite a long time now. From the inside, things are very special. The thing that stands out for you most is the walnut finishing that runs along the dorsal and the dashboard, with a plaque just reminding you that you've got a very special XJ50. Overall, the interior is very classy, as the car has always been, but compared to its rivals, it is a bit outdated now. It still has a lot of plastic finishes, and especially with the chrome bezels, it doesn't feel as upmarket as you would expect it to, but it looks really great. So seeing that this is almost a 10-year-old car, we know how it drives already, but just to refresh ourselves, we should take it out for a quick spin. So let's do that. So if you follow the monthly sales reports on NAAMSA, you'll notice that the XJ is not a very successful car. On a good month, they'll maybe sell 5, which is presumably much less than what Mercedes would sell the S-Class and BMW the 7 Series. And that's because this car is pitted against those two, and when you stack it like that, this car doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, on its own it's great, it's very comfortable. With this turbo diesel, it's a really great drive. It works well with the transmission. The air suspension is very plush. The issue with the XJ is it's been in production for quite some time. 10 years is a bit longer than what other manufacturers produce their cars, so it has aged. There's no getting around that. And you can especially tell that with the interior. It's not necessarily a bad interior, it's just it lacks a certain amount of special features that you'd get in something like a 7 Series or an S-Class. What I can say is that this XJ does turn more heads than I thought it would. It's not particularly a striking car when you look at it, but maybe it's because there are so few on the road. When you see one, it's a car that you don't necessarily recognize. Everything I've said about this XJ is a little bit pointless because Jaguar has ended its production this July. So grab one while you can. If you are looking for something that's a bit different to an S-Class or a 7 Series, this might be an option you can look at.